Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakyati Sadma Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakyati Sadma Bando Mui Savadana Mate Bando Mui Savadana Mate Gaura Prasade Bhai He Baba Choriya Jai Gaura Prasade Bhai He Baba Choriya Jai Krishna Prati Ay Jaha Aite Krishna Prati Ay Jaha Aite Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Kya Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koriya Lokanath Lokera Jivana. Lokanath Lokera Jivana. Srila Prabhupada Yara Sharana. Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada.
Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Nami
Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namaste Saraswate
Namaste
Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Ashatara Shatakis Divine Grace Srila Rishi Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jaya Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Ashatara Shatakis Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Ananda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Acharya Haridas Thakur Ki Ganesha Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Siddhi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kund Radha Kund Giri Govardhan Ki Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki Shri Mathura Dham Ki Shri Navadvip Dham Ki Bhakti Devi Ki Devi Ki Yamuna Devi Ki Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ki Grantaraj Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai Gaur Premanande. Oh, glories to the assembled devotees. Oh, glories to the assembled devotees. Oh, glories to the assembled devotees. Glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. Glories to Shri
Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami
Enlightenment. Right from the clubs. Nobody wants too much light. So, can you throw a pillar?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, we sing. Moment. And then we sing, I sing Jaya Radha, and then I read from Chaitanya Charitamrita. Okay.
Also hier ist mehr drin. Anders hier. Einmal ist hier die Headband of Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Die Headband of Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Shri Chaitanya's childhood pastimes.
Wo er auf die Welt kommt auch.
Ja, das ist, ich weiß nicht, wo genau das ist. Es gibt halt die Advent, die Erscheinung Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhus, seine Kindheitsspiele. Und dann hier weiter hinten gibt es.
Ja, wo er direkt auf die Welt kommt und wo alle dann die Mütter dann extra, wenn er dann weint, weil die nicht chanten.
Ja, das ist wahrscheinlich childhood pastimes.
Ja, da musst du kurz gucken. Guck mal ganz genau, wo das ist. Hast du noch Zeit? Ich sehe eh noch da. Ja? Mo? No? But this is not this. There's some.
Oh, we have.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Chetodapanam ajanam mahamahadavagini vapanam Shreyakanam vachandrigadadarigadadujjivanam Anandam buddhivadanam patipatam brunamiswadanam Sarvatmasnapanam param vijayate Shri Krishna sankirtanam Namam akali pahyani jasarva shakti tagadidana smartinakala Ekadam rita bhagavan namami Udayani Krishna Janadana Vinaya Vatapi Sunishena Tarorapi Sarishnuna Amarina Manadina Kirtanya Sadahari Nadananda Janam Sundarina Vikamba Jagati Shahane Mamadana Janamishware Babata Prahi Prahi Vinanda Tanjaka Kirtanam Patiramma Krishna Bhagavuda Vipaya Tava Pankaja Vichadri Shadri Chindaya Narayana Shudaya Anandam Pradaya Vinaya Ulagara Vishisam Babu Gada Bhavishati Yuraitam Nimishina Shishya Pavishaitam Dunyaitam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Virayame Ashishava Padaratam Vinashumam Padarashanam Mama Yatha Pada Vidaradanam Bhakumat Mananatasthinainam Bhaktanam Shri Shri Shastakam Ki Jai. Okay, 10 offenses.
Ab hier.
Ab hier?
So 1-2 Seiten, dann kommt das mit den Frauen, wie dieser heiligen Namen gechantet wird.
Okay, yeah, we sing. Right. Okay, in English it's not a problem. The 10 offenses. Let me try in English. Even, right? Okay, the 10 offenses first. Okay, that's it. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives to propagating the holy name of the Lord.
The second offense is to consider the names of demigods like Lord Brahma or Lord Shiva to be equal to or greater than the name of Lord Vishnu.
To reject the orders of the spiritual master.
The fourth offense is to blaspheme the Vedic literature or literature in pursuance of the Vedic version.
The fifth offense is to consider the glories of the holy name in imagination.
6. Den heiligen Namen des Herrn auszulegen.
7. Mit Vertrauen auf die Kraft des heiligen Namens des Herrn sündhaft zu handeln.
8. Das Chanten von Hare Krishna für eine der glücksbringenden rituellen Handlungen zu halten, die in den Vedas als fruchtbringende Tätigkeiten Karmakanda angeboten werden.
9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name.
The 10 offenses not to have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name, to maintain material attachment, even after understanding certain instructions on the subject matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must carefully guard against these 10 offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Shri Harinam Prabhu Ki
Jai. Okay, thank you. I put the
Leg dein Handy dann, falls es braucht.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari 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 Jaya Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada. Ki Jai. So today, for the special day of the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we read something from Chaitanya Charitamrita, especially how Nimai, Gauranga, came to take birth. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Oh, maybe you can switch off the heater.
Ja, hast du was zu trinken, Mathura?
Ich hab schon, danke. Ja. Okay, I read in English. Gaura, du hast in Deutsch, ne?
Ja, 14 ist, oder?
Ha?
14?
Ja, 14. Okay, this is Adi Lila, chapter 14, text 1. Lord Chaitanya's childhood pastimes. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given a summary of this chapter in his Amrita Pravaha Bhasya. In this 14th chapter of the Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is a description of how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu enjoyed his childhood pastimes. Crawling, crying and eating dirt, giving intelligence to his mother, favoring a brahmana guest, riding on the shoulders of 2 thieves, and misleading them to his own house, and on the plea of being deceased, taking prasadam in the house of Hiranya and Jagadisha on the Ekadashi day. The chapter further describes how he displayed himself as a naughty boy. How, when his mother fainted, he brought a coconut to her on his head. How he joked with girls of the same age on the banks of the Ganges. How he accepted worshipful paraphernalia from Srimati Lakshmi Devi. How he sat down in a garbage pit wherefrom he instructed transcendental knowledge. How he left the pit on the order of his mother, and how he dealt with his father with full affection. Things that are very difficult to do become easy to execute if one, somehow or other, simply remembers Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But if one does not remember him, even easy things become very difficult. To this Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I offer my respectful obeisances. In his book Chaitanya Chandramrita, Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati says, one who receives a little favor from the Lord becomes so exalted that he does not care even for liberation, which is sought, is it right, sought? Yes. Which is sought after by many great scholars and philosophers. Similarly, a devotee of Lord Chaitanya considers residence in the heavenly planets a will-o'-the-wisp. Will-o'-the-wisp.
Irrlicht heißt das. Das ist ein Irrlicht.
He surpasses the perfection of mystic yoga power because for him the senses are like snakes with broken fangs. A snake is a very fearful and dangerous animal because of his poison fangs. But if this fangs. But if these fangs are broken, the appearance of a snake is no cause for fear. The yoga principles are meant to control the senses, but there is no scope for the senses of one engaged in the service of the Lord to be dangerous like snakes. These are the gifts of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The Hari Bhakti Vilash confirms that difficult things becomes easy to understand if one remembers Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and easy things become very difficult to understand if one forgets him. We actually see that even those who are very great scientists in the eyes of the general public cannot understand the very simple idea that life comes from life, because they do not have the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They defend the false understanding that life comes from matter. Also, they cannot prove this is a fact. Modern civilization, therefore, progressing on the basis of this false scientific theory, is simply creating problems to be solved by the so-called scientists. The author of Chaitanya Charitamrita takes shelter of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to describe the pastimes of his appearance as a child, because one cannot write such transcendent literature by mental speculation. One who writes about the Supreme Personality of God must be especially favored by the Lord. Simply by academic qualifications, it is not possible to write such literature. Second, all glories to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu, and all the devotees of Lord Chaitanya. Ki Jai. I have thus described in quotes the advent of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who appeared as the son of Mother Sachi, exactly as Krishna appeared as the son of Mother Yashoda. Srila Narottam Das Thakur confirms this statement that now Lord Krishna, the son of Mother Yashoda, has appeared again as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, becoming the son of Mother Sachi. Vrajendra Nandana is not. Can you close it? Thank you. The son of Sachi is none other than the son of, and Nityananda Prabhu is the same Balaram. Balaram Hailak Nitai. I have already briefly spoken about the pastimes of his birth in chronological order. Now I shall enumerate the codes of his childhood pastimes. Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the childhood pastimes of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Lord Krishna himself. Also, such pastimes appear exactly like those of an ordinary child. They should be understood as various pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. Jai. I think it's the purport, but he is not written in this book. This is the complete Chaitanya Charitamrita in one book. I think this is the purport.
Can I see?
Huh?
Can I see?
Very special.
I mean, the inside.
But this must be a purport.
When it's not in bold, it's a purport.
Yeah, it's a purport, yeah.
But it's not written, this name purport.
Oh.
Okay, purport. In Bhagavad Gita, this statement is confirmed as follows. Fools deride me when I descend in the human form. They do not know my transcendental nature and my supreme dominion over all that be. Bhagavad Gita 9:11. The Supreme Personality of Godhead appears on this planet or within this universe like an ordinary human being or human child to execute his pastimes, yet he maintains his superiority as the Supreme Lord. Lord Krishna appeared as a human child, but his uncommon activities, even in his childhood, like the killing of the demon Putana or lifting of Govardhan Hill, were not the engagements of an ordinary child. Similarly, also the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya, as they will be described in this chapter, appear like the activities of a small boy. They are uncommon pastimes impossible for an ordinary human child to execute. 6. In his first childhood pastimes, the Lord turned upside down while lying on his bed, and thus he showed his parents the marks of his lotus feet. Purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. The word Uttana is also used to mean lying down on the bed face upwards, or lying down flat on the bed. In some readings, the word is Uttana, which means standing up. In his childhood pastimes, the Lord tried to catch the wall and stand up, but as an ordinary child falls down, so the Lord also fell down and again took to lying on his bed. When the Lord tried to walk, in his small footprints, the specific marks of Lord Vishnu were visible, namely the flag, thunderbolt, conch shell, disc, and fish. Flag, thunderbolt, conch shell, disc, fish. Seeing all these marks, neither his father nor his mother could understand whose footprint they were. Those struck with wonder. They could not understand how those marks could be possible in their home. Jagannath Mishra, the father of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jagannath Mishra said, certainly child Krishna is with the Shalagram Shila. Taking his childhood form, he is playing within the room. Purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. When the Shalagram Shila, or form of the Lord, is engraved in wood, stone, or any other element, it is put it on your, put it here. You don't hear it now. When I read, I never go. When the Shalagram Shila of form of the Lord is engraved in wood, stone, or any other element, it is to be understood that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is there. Even logically, we can understand that all material elements are expansions of the energy of the Lord. Since the energy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is non-different from his personal body, the Lord is always present in his energy, and he manifests himself on account of the ardent desire of a devotee. Since the Lord is supremely powerful, it is logical that he can manifest himself in his energy. The deity worship or worship of the Shalagram Shila is not idol worship. The deity of the Lord in the house of a pure devotee can act exactly as he can in his original transcendental personality. Okay, here we can also say that the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in form of Nimai is also, we can say, the appearance started by Advaita Acharya, actually, also. We can say it's not false. Huh? So Advaita Acharya, he saw in this world, maybe approx 500 years before, there was no living devotional service. So he was thinking how to solve this problem in this world. And then he started to worship the Shalagram Shila, so especially with Ganga water, and especially tulsi leaves. And it's explained that if someone gives tulsi leaves even to Krishna, this is so wertful, so
Precious, yeah.
So special that Krishna can even not pay back. Therefore, I was reading this. Always some too lazy, but I think it's standard also. Yeah, this is Krishna is in depth, because he cannot give something better like this Ganga water, and especially this. And so Advaita Acharya, so he have done this worship specially, and he was praying, please Krishna, appear here and help this world to bring the people of the world out of these clutches of Maya and so much sinful activities in this Kali Yuga. Otherwise, they have no chance. So therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared as a child, Nimai, and the mother is Sachi Devi and father Jagannath Mishra. And his special lila was when he was lying down in his small bed, and he was crying always. So he wanted to force others to chant Hare Krishna. And if they started to chant Hare Krishna, then he stopped his crying. Then they find out, oh, okay, it's like this. Always, if this child is crying, we must sing Hare Krishna, and then he is peaceful. So this wonderful special lila, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came because of, maybe someone know more, but I only remember that he came because of the pure devotee, incarnation of Sadashiva and Vishnu, Advaita Acharya. So because of his his praying, so he came. Then in same time, he wanted to give us the Hare Krishna mantra, so we can say he is a Sankirtan incarnation. So also, then the next thing was Krishna wanted to know what is so beautiful on my own body that Radharani is in such an ecstasy, much more like me. How I can understand this? So from this perspective of some other, not himself. So then, and then in same time, he wanted to feel this emotion what Radharani feels also. This was the next. And then what more? Why he came? This, remember, he wanted to feel what Radharani feels, because he could not understand this. Because the devotee of Krishna have much here in this world. Everyone want to be a master. If you tell your mother, what is now your progress in your life? You are the cleaner in toilet in the temple, maybe, or something. And the mother, my son, oh my God, I wanted that he be some boss, in some
company.
Huh?
Company.
Yeah, company, in some company or something. And now he become the toilet cleaner, bhakta in some temple, and every day only Hare Krishna. Oh my God. Maybe the mother don't tell it to the neighbors. Oh, I don't know where's my son. I hear so not many times I hear like this, because if the karmis they are have a meeting, and then the other mother say, my son have not such a job and a master and this, and the other mother, can we change the topic? Why? Yeah, I don't know. I have no time. Oh, I must cook or something. What is your son? He is a devotee of Krishna. And chant Hare Krishna and is running with some Dandine. What is this name?
Curtains.
Curtains. He put some curtains and jumping on the street. But it is, I'm ashamed. I lost my faith. But in our philosophy, the highest level is to be the total devotee. This means no boss, but servant. That even Krishna cannot
reciprocate.
Feel such a in his position. He's God, but the servant of God even have more pleasure, ecstasy to serve God. So therefore, Krishna came here in this world to relish his own beautifulness and everything in form of Krishna. He wanted to see it with the eyes of in the mood of Srimati Radharani. So Srimati Radharani is the highest servant. Nobody can be in position of Radharani, but the pure devotional service is not different of Radharani. This Bhakti Devi, Just can also say it's not different of Krishna, or sometimes you can read it's not different of Radharani. Both is right, and so this means this pure devotional service is higher like Krishna. So therefore, even Advaita Acharya could immediately call Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he came. So even the Brahmanas, when the King Vena came, this demonic ruler, the son of King Anga, he was a pure devotee, but because in the line of the daughter of the personal fight, dead, and his other, this was the genetic line, was not so perfect, his wife, and then his side of the other side, his own father was going in the Manus, so some, I don't know which Manu, Swayambhuva Manu maybe or some Manu. So this is the pure devotee line. He could not have a child. So then the Brahmanas have watched in some mystic acts why he is not getting a child, especially a boy, because he must be the next king. Without child is a problem if you are king. And then they could not find out, rice, some sweet or something, with some mantras, and he eat it, and then he get a child. This was King Vena. Very demonic, absolute demonic. He was in the, let's say in kindergarten, he was killing his friends immediately. He started to kill everyone. Then his father was shocked. He wanted a good son. You want to be proud of your son that he is something master or something, and then he immediately killed his friends, and then it was going on and on and on with him, with this child killing, and making all nonsense. And then the father was thinking, okay, the ruler of the world, and he said, okay, I go. I don't want to be here by night. He was going out of his palace. No minister, no secretary, no military was looking, and he was going to the forest, only take tapasya to go back to God, because he don't wanted to be seen by someone. Because of this son, he lose his face, and nobody could see him. And then Prabhupada explained it's actually a special mercy of Krishna, even that he's not attached to a son, and then he could immediately go. But later on, also the Brahmanas, they kill this King Vena because he was so heavy. He stopped all the yakyas of the Brahmanas, always the same. Kamsa Lila also. And
Dieser Blumenkohl, ist der schon fertig?
also einiges ist schon geschnitten.
Und für die Pakodas?
Das musst du noch machen. Ja,
Das passt gar nicht alles in den Topf rein.
ja mach.
Du wolltest nur so einen kleinen Topf-Sabshi machen mit den...
Ja, mach auf jeden Pagoda, mach schon. Yeah, and then they killed. Normally, the Brahmanas don't go in politics, but because of this scandal with this King Vinay, they kill him by mantra, by some sound vibration, and he was killed. And later on, they was also praying that please Krishna, there's no ruler now for the world who can give protection for the common people, and everything was in disorder. So everything, even the plants or vegetables, was not growing nicely because of these reactions done by this demonic ruler, this King Vena. So it was so heavy that what they was praying, and because of the Brahmanas, so pure devotees, that Krishna immediately came in incarnation as Prithu Prabhu, Prithu Maharaj. In English, I don't know. In German, it is translation quilled. Some mystic act. They have
churning.
Churning.
Churning like the butter.
Yeah, genetic churning or something. So at first the black race came, Nishtada, and then because of the line of his wife, it was not so perfect, sinful, and later on the pure devotee Prithu Maharaj came. So only by calling. So same with Advaita Acharya, he was also so pure. Because Mahavishnu. Okay, but even the devotee can be higher like God, so no problem even. So therefore Krishna came as the son of Mother Sachi to bring us this Sankirtan movement. So now we can read a little bit more. Jagannath is seeing the marks. Yeah, you know. While Mother Sachi and Jagannath Mishra were talking, the child Nimai woke up and began to cry. And Mother Sachi took him on her lap and allowed him to suck her breast. While Mother Sachi was feeding the child from her breast, from her breast, she saw on his lotus feet all the marks that were visible on the floor of the room, and she called for Jagannath Mishra, father. When Jagannath Mishra saw the wonderful marks on the soul of his son, he became very much joyful and privately called for Nilambara Chakravarti. When Nilambara Chakravarti saw those marks, he smilingly said, "Formerly, I ascertained all this by astrological calculation and noted it in writing. There are 32 bodily marks. 32 bodily marks that symptomize a great personality. And I see all those marks on the body of this child. There are 32 bodily symptoms of a great person. 5 of his bodily parts are large, 5 fine, 7 reddish, 6 raised. Is okay? Raised? Raise it? Raised. 6 raised, 3 small, 3 broad, and 3 grave. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Ki. The 5 large parts of the nose, arms, chin, eyes, and knees. The 5 fine parts are the skin, fingertips, teeth, hair on the body, and hair on the head. The 7 reddish parts are the eyes, soles, palms, palate, nails, and upper and lower lips. The 6 raised parts are the chest, shoulders, nails, nose, waist, and mouth. The 3 small parts are the neck, ticks. What ticks?
Thighs.
Thighs. A thighs and male organ. The three broad parts are the waist, forehead, and chest. The three grave parts are the navel or navel? Navel, voice, and existence. Altogether, these are the 32 symptoms of a great personality. This is a quotation from the Samudrika. So, also everything here is opposite. The boys in the school are looking, what is bigger? Mine is bigger or something. But here we see, no problem, boys. We have only some, we should, if we read this, you don't lose your something. Even Chaitanya, this is a sign of a great personality, not opposite.
But 32 marks, not only one.
This baby has all the symptoms of Lord Narayan on his palms and soles. He will be able to deliver all the three words. This child will preach the Vaishnava cult. This child will preach the Vaishnava cult and deliver both his maternal and paternal families. Purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Without Narayan himself or his bona fide representative, one cannot preach the cult of Vaishnavism or devotional service. When a Vaishnava is born, he delivers both his maternal and paternal families simultaneously. Wow. This is also very special, huh? This child will preach the Vaishnava cult and deliver both his maternal and paternal families. And actually we are in this line, in this Sankirtan movement. My God. Prabhupada gave us such a special gift that maybe we are not aware fully that we are even sometimes I hear from someone, he said that even Vyasadeva is not finished to write everything. He's sitting somewhere, Parashuram also is somewhere maybe in the Himalaya here or something. Maybe you know. Yeah. And he's not finished even writing. So maybe some days, so the expansion of the Sankirtan movement, we are helping Prabhupada. That's not, maybe it is more bigger, like we can be aware even maybe. I was thinking of distribute some books. So maybe some devotee become Chaitanya Krishna. This is the same what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did to this time with Haridas Thakur. You go to every door, please chant Hare Krishna. And we are helping here, so that means we are in this line. It's very special actually, but yeah, I always say if we would be aware about this, then we would jump in ecstasy always, and maybe blood would come from our head. But it's not, therefore, because we cannot feel it, but it is very special. We can help Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada to preach. And somehow or other, it is going on. So, expand the bliss. Always in Facebook you can see one more or something. Now they want to open the next temple in Liverpool or whatever. Plan is there. Prabhupada say always, I see something, but it's not now here. But it is manifest after some time. So it is going on. I think also in the future would be more and more something. And let's see what in other countries and this is also because of this mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There's even Chandala and all techno disco club jumper now are jumping before the daytime Goranga. How could you before in some nightclubs or whatever to some other vibration. And if then you go up to of the club, then the sun is coming, everyone with sunglasses. So all the asuras like, oh, no sun, I need darkness. Where's the next ecstasy? And now we are sitting here. No more LSD, no more alcohol. Why? Because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He came for the Patita Pavana. So, so special. And Prabhupada is his, let's say, his a merciful incarnation of this prophecy. Yeah, it is. And he is fulfilling, he's a general Bhakta. What is the name?
Senapati Bhakta.
Senapati Bhakta, yes. Senapati Bhakta, Tzak. I was the first time reading the Bhagavad Gita, I was feeling that someone is jumping, kick me in the face from the book. The police could not stop me, my mother could not stop me, or my girlfriend, I don't care what they say. I have do my nonsense very strictly. Nobody can stop. But then I read this Bhagavad Gita and someone, "Oh, you rascal, stop all this." Well, what is this? This is not a normal book. I have never read in my life a book, but what is this? And immediately I feel I must stop all this. So this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy. And Prabhupada is giving it in his purport, especially everywhere. So we should read it, discuss it, relish it, and try our best to follow everything what we read so good as possible, more and more. maybe not immediately everything, but yeah, it's no problem. Eh? Even I was in Jaipur with Doyalu Nitai. He's the commander there, and he's very humble. And he said also, if someone can correct me and find something about Prabhupada, what should be make better, what I can make better, give it. Immediately I do it. So always, so there's no critic. If someone cannot do this, okay, then he's crazy. Eh? So someone is saying, if you give correction to some fool, then he would be angry. Yeah. So, but I can also feel sometimes angry. But the good thing is I can say it. But sometimes it's difficult. If someone wants to test, I say, what is this? But immediately I can recognize it. I don't like it, but I cannot stop it. But I see it. Sometimes I would never tell someone and say, no, you're not right. But then he's right. But why I cannot say? So, but okay, we can learn, no problem. This is one part of self-realization. So even it is difficult, maybe for everyone, I don't know, but for me sometimes yes. But what we can do if someone show you, yeah, look, so we must make it better always. There's always some new letter and some verse of Prabhupada. Maybe we have read it even 20, 100 times, but it goes because we don't want to follow it, and it goes somewhere. And then someone, I remember, but some other was going somewhere. This was too much for her. Okay, now I should, again, correct something. Yeah, he also sent me some proper for kitchen rules and everything, and I do so many things. When I read the Nectar of Devotion, 64 this rules, and always I'm really everything I can relish. So I'm very happy to read everything. But this, when I read all this, the rules and then the offenses, my smiling is not there most. I say, what? Maybe I do so many things. Not perfect, but my God. And then in the end, but these are the 5 main things. Okay, yeah, this I do. Okay. But that is too much, so many things. But, yeah, we should not think we can do it, but we can always try to correct. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he know what kind of material he have here in front of so, but he can work. Prabhupada could also work even with a heavy most material, even like Kirtananda or something. But in his physical appearance, somehow it was working, like his tools. Not perfect, but he could do something with these people even. So that means we can also do something. So one more. You're not finished? We can read a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this was the signs of the body. Maybe someone would also to say something before I read more. And later. So this baby has all the symptoms of Lord Narayan on his palms and soles. He will be able to deliver all the 3 worlds. So I propose to perform a name-giving ceremony. We should observe a festival and call for the Brahmanas because today is very auspicious. This is the day. Purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. It is a Vedic principle to observe a festival in connection with Narayan and Brahmanas. Giving a child a particular name is among the purificatory processes which are known as Dasa Vida Samskara. And on the day of such a ceremony, one should observe a festival by worshipping Narayan and distributing prasadam. Yes, we are doing. Chiefly among the Brahmanas. When Nilambara Chakravarti, Sachimata, and Jagannath Mishra, recognizing the marks on the Lord's lotus feet, understood that the child Nimai was not ordinary child, but an incarnation of Narayan. They decided that on that very same day, which was very auspicious, they should observe a festival for his name-giving ceremony. In this connection, we can particularly see how an incarnation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead is ascertained by his bodily symptoms, his activities, and the prediction of the Shastras. By factual evidence, a person can be accepted as an incarnation of God, not whimsically or by the votes of rascals and fools. So like in this connection, if you see the papers, GBC paper, they are doing it by 2/3 hand vote for the candidate. This like in Vatican also. In Vatican, the GBC is the Curie or some name. It's like the same. And they can also vote for some pope. And sometimes even some of the pope was killed because he wanted to expose something. Some accident was there, and in the Vatican you have no police or something. It was its own state, like in London, I don't know, city of London. Yeah, and then they vote for a pope. So the same people have done it now in ISKCON also. Therefore, all these are Bhaktivinoda Thakur say Kali Chelas or rascals and fools. So such gurus we should never accept. There have been many imitation incarnations in Bengal since the appearance of Lord Chaitanya. But any impartial devotee or learned man can understand that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was accepted as an incarnation of Krishna, not on the basis of popular votes, but by evidence from the Shastra and bona fide scholars. Actually, this was the same with Maharaj Prithu Maharaj. Prithu Maharaj, some others, they wanted to worship him immediately, but then it is written also written in the purport. So it should not be, in the beginning, it was not clear what was going on with Maharaj Prithu, but then immediately everyone could understand this is this incarnation of Krishna, this is Krishna himself, and then they worshipped him, but not before, because it should be clear. But now, what is clear? So such a gurus in ISKCON or something, nobody can accept them because they are voted. And Srila Jiva Goswami, he said, we should never accept oh my God, this
Ecclesiastical.
yeah, this word from social platform, familiarity, and ecclesiastical, and but now not from ecclesiastical platform, but even in the ISKCON they say themselves, they write in the back to Godhead, the GBC is the highest ecclesiastical from ISKCON. So, and if you read the book, you should not accept the Guru. I was asking this, I was in ISKCON one time. To this time, the sannyasi was Mathura Prabhu. He's now Guru, I think, but before not. He was always in our home programs. I think even to this time he was also in Germany, but this Alex. Mm-hmm. To this time, also this Mathura came to also Alex flat and to my and always. He was going everywhere. And then later on I was asking, okay, Mathura Prabhu, sorry, can I have a question? Yes. This I find a quote, this Shukadev Goswami, Jiva Goswami, he said, in Chaitanya Charitamrita it is written that actually we should not accept a guru who is was appointed by ecclesiastical or familiarity and all this. Therefore, actually, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, this was familiarity. His son was Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati because he wanted to be authorized. He have not initiated himself, otherwise would be not authorized. He gave him to Kishore Das Babaji, and then becomes authorized. Otherwise, would be familiarity. Mm-hmm. And so this was the trick, because Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he know what to do. And then I asked him, and then he. But the GBC is the highest ecclesiastical church in ISKCON. It is written in Back to Godhead, and he and all others, Sabchi. My name was Sabchi. It's always you. And I say, and my lady, Arriba.
Soll ich noch ein bisschen mithören oder soll ich direkt nach Aschaffenburg fahren?
Ja, mach lieber gleich mit. Wir machen heute Abend sowieso noch. In the evening we have some also same.
Ja, dann hole ich jetzt auch Pani in Aschaffenburg, oder?
Ja, ja. And then he said, "You're right." And I said, "What he's saying?" Yeah, actually, this came up in the GBC meetings, in the Guru Tattva meeting every year in Mayapur. Every year in Mayapur, discussing Guru Tattva. And then what you do there 50 years? If you have discussion about this even. So discussing. But the Guru appointment is going on also. And you give your life for someone, but in the same time they are discussing what is correct or what not. Russian roulette. Your life. You spill the life, it's like you can also do like. And then he said, yeah, this was brought up in the GBC meeting. And we split. Some of them split. But they say because of this, worse, we cannot do it. Some other there was a little, and now he said that for the future, he told me, maybe it is now, he said that the next is not a vote by 2/3 hand vote, but everyone who can advertise himself, some or other, become so-called self-effulgent or illuminated, some by doing something that everyone called to GBC, oh, I want to be disciple of this guy. And then after some time, the GBC can say, okay, but we have not, our hand is not in. It is your problem. No, at the end, you cannot come to us. And this was the next. Maybe it is running now, this system. Yes?
Yeah.
You are.
It is approval. They don't vote, but they approve. You're approved. It's the same thing.
But it's just word jugglery. They never will change.
Huh?
They never will change because they're demons.
Yeah, they must follow it. Otherwise, they must accept that they make so many mistakes. Oh my God, that would be also heavy. Okay, so this is we should not accept. But even if someone asks, this is a special point because now we have a new website, and then I have also put this point. But then they ask, but from where Prabhupada have his order? But Prabhupada himself, he say there was no order. Bhaktisiddhanta. And then you can find, but there was order also. Then more, you say what? He's a liar or not liar? And now how to understand this? He became the order. He say in one discussion with some in an interview, I become guru because of my order of the spiritual master. And then other place you can find that he say, actually Guru Maharaj have never appointed someone. He said, make a GBC, and then wait of some self-effulgent acharya, what from all of you came out very successful. This was but this is also that because in ISKCON they say we must have a tradition. Maybe there is some tradition, but we probably say, all right, we don't follow tradition, we even don't follow religion. This is transcendental parampara, and if you want to see some tradition, because our brain on logical system, on the relative platform of thinking, if we use some normal duality logic system, automatically we come in a chronological. So therefore, Darwin is very popular because the brain is first come this and then this and then this and this must be exactly the logic can grasp it. But if the same data's informations can have a man who is enlightened with God consciousness, he can completely interpret another way. But because he is transcendental. But if someone is not transcendental, is not activated the consciousness, only on the thinking of duality, then immediately it makes sense. Like Einzeller, Twozeller, I don't know. Einzeller, then a monkey, and then human. Oh, that's very nicely for the brain. This. Something is the beginning, and there's the end, and everything is nice. But no beginning, no end, and something. We are looking for some tradition, therefore. Hey! Haribol! This is a big sadhu now. She started to chant every day 16 rounds. Haribol. Yeah, nice. Yeah, and so therefore the brain in the normal logic system, even now the same, they brought all the devotees of ISKCON, these gurus, they put them from transcendental understanding in this duality logic system, living and dead. How Diksha is transcendental, how it can depend on some relative things, like beginning or body and not body, dead or living. This is everything in logic system on duality, on matter. But Diksha is transcendental. So they put them from transcendental again to understanding of duality, actually. Not out. The mantra should be come out of duality, but they come in. There can be no guru. You have no guru. Why? If I have never heard from them, I read only Bhagavad Gita. Immediately it was clear Prabhupada is my guru. But then I came to ISKCON, I explained them, you have no guru. You know. I was why? I have a guru. But why they? Because they cannot most think. Prabhupada, if you read Prabhupada, then you have some transcendental understanding. If you go and they explain you something, then you need a bodily something. They told me, after 10 years, always book this rules and everything, and then you're doing nothing. And why? Oh, you have not a guru. I thought, this was too much for me. I do the same what you do. But why I'm not in the beginning of devotional service? Devotional service begins if you follow a guru. So what? You get this? So fantastic. Then I wanted to understand what is the thinking of them. I could not more follow.
You were 10 years in
And
ISKCON?
but now,
You were 10 years in ISKCON? Uninitiated?
Yeah,
Du warst 10 Jahre in ISKCON
it was
uneingeweiht?
very difficult. They wanted to put me always, take this guru, take this guru.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was very difficult to escape always, but I was not knowing what to do alone. And then I came, okay, I must do something alone. But it was need of 10 years. So, but something only just stand up in the morning and everything was actually good. Some training was good. But if you must clean up everything what they have spoken, especially of Guru Tattva. This is such a non-transcendental polluting things that after some time these thoughts become like living, and then they cannot more understand transcendental science. No more. Finish. They Putana's mission. Destroy. And then they say, Prabhupada is my guru. Ha ha! Yeah. Okay, your guru is Putana and you have drink the milk, the poison, and now you're finished. That's the reality. So therefore this is so really so dangerous to hear to them actually. This is the point. Otherwise, many of them, they cannot more understand this topic, this body or not body. But Diksha and Shiksha. These are two words of transcendental science. So how it was transcendental means absolute. Absolute is the opposite of relative. That means relative is always in Abhängigkeit. Dependent on something relative, especially on the absolute, but dependent. And the absolute is never dependent, all independent. So, and Diksha and Shiksha is on the absolute platform. So it cannot be dependent on bodily, physical someone. It must work without such things. Therefore, from Manu to Ikshvaku, from some other planet even was going on. The radio station was going, the sound vibration was going somewhere or other. So by tape, by this, by here from planet, there is no dependence on something. This means Diksha. Same like the real Guru and Krishna. There is no dependent, even not on Vedic roots. So, but they explain something like this and then you're finished completely. This is the point. Makes sense? Yeah. By factual evidence, a person can be accepted as an incarnation of God, not whimsically, or by the votes of rascals and fools. There have been many imitation incarnations in Bengal since the appearance of Lord Chaitanya. But any impartial devotee or learned man can understand that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was accepted as an incarnation of Krishna, not on the basis of popular votes, but by evidence from the Shastras and bona fide scholars. This was Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. This is not tradition. If you want to find some tradition, it is from Bhaktivinoda Thakur, father, son. And then even because not authorized to Bhakti Kishore was authorized. Then Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati make a GBC and weight of self-refugee Acharya. This was the next Acharya system. And then this becomes proper. Actually, he was ordered. That we cannot understand in some other way. He was actually directly even ordered. But we have not transcendental Siddha Deha body or something. But they can, each other they can discuss. Yes. So therefore, this other, he said, I was ordered. This is actually, we cannot perfectly understand. And in same time, in this level of matter, there was no order. But actually, this was also an order, but not directly. By Bhaktivinoda Thakur, it was directly, please give me a son to be the next Acharya. And then the son come on the chariot of Jagannath chariot, and then the lotus garland flower fall down, and you say, okay, this is chronologically, now this, and this, and this, and this. It is like, it's like a river. You cannot control it. Maybe the Ganges in Mayapur, always, maybe if someone go always to Mayapur, even every year, But I hear that the Ganges is every year in some other place. I saw it. Every year I'm there, 21 years. I'm in Mayapur. And always I want to go to my Ganges, take my bath. Always different place. Every time. Completely every time. And sometimes I was going and could not find even. But I know I must go here, but some hundreds meter further the Ganges. And sometimes the Ganges flowed like this, and then completely the devotees in the temple in Mayapur, in the big temple, not now in the other, I know, they are driving by boat. Everything is full and underwater. But the construction is built on, especially on this, and otherwise with problem. So that means even every river, you cannot say like this, it's going like this. And the Sampradaya, yeah. In English?
Succession or group?
School succession, disciple succession, yeah. Disciple succession is also like this. Should not think tradition. Prabhupada said we don't follow tradition. Even not religion. There's upadi, means designation. It's not transcendental. But in this case, they put you in the platform of designation. And then you say it must be traditional. It must be a religion. Where is my chronological? I cannot put my logic system, then I don't accept it. And then immediately offense. Because Prabhupada can do like this, because the real Acharya and Krishna and Hari, they have not to follow even the Vedic rules. But they do it mostly, but not always. There's Raganuga. So there's no, for us there we are, okay, rules, okay. But for them there is no rule. Prabhupada could even initiate a woman and a Judra and give a sannyasi a marriage some couples. This was never seen in the past. But this they don't say, look, this. Only the living is not, but this and this and this and this and this. You can count hundreds of things. Mixed temple with girls and boys. Absolutely forbidden. But probably have done. Not one temple. I think many was in America. How they can preach now everyone is mixed. It's very difficult. Maybe in the future some, but he have done it. It is forbidden. Therefore, the case brahmanas, they could not accept because they are traditional. This and there, and this was here. Okay, it's not authorized. And then they have not accept Prabhupada's great self-effulgent activities. So they become even envious because they cannot do it. They cannot escape out of the borders of them. So, but Prabhupada could do it, and he have done it very easily because he was swimming on the transcendental platform. So, and if we go in this Sankirtan movement, all this life, never stop it. Even if someone fall down, okay, no problem. Stand up and go further. There's no other way. And then we're on the most secure platform. Otherwise, what do you want to do without the Sankirtan movement? Why? Go to club again. Why? Better suicide. Better like this. Or whatever. What we can do. So we are in the best position to give this knowledge to others, the books, and grow and spread. So, and actually this is also happiness. Maybe not every day, because we are not on this platform still now, but we can feel sometimes something, and that we know in the future, maybe, if no offense, and it can be automatically more ecstasy, more like this sense gratification. Even one day maybe it becomes better like sex, and then then it's no more problem. Then we can't run, no more fall down. Because now we can feel it's something better, like all this garbage. If not, okay, then sometimes maybe, okay, there can be more, maybe fall down, but then we stand up and go further, because this gift given Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada, such a diamond, and nothing can be better. And like yesterday, Puja Prabhu said, it's also what I remember, that Prabhupada said, and even now everyone is in fear. The war is coming. Gaura Prabhu, always from, he told me this for 20 years ago even. Every week he wrote me, why are you in Germany? I say, why? You know that everyone you know all this, you have studied Judaism, everything. You know there's no German would be survived. I say, yeah, but maybe because I believe that Prabhupada say that the Sankirtan movement cannot be destroyed. Why should we are destroyed? Who would give the books? So I say, why I should go out if there's no German living? Maybe everything is destroyed. Our temple on this day. I believe like really little bit in this. So therefore I don't go. Even if Russia would give some bombs, I don't care. We must be here and distribute the books. Finish. There's nobody in Germany now. So therefore we do it, and I believe that we survived. Finish. If not, we dance some other place, maybe or something. So where's the problem with this body or other body? But the kirtan goes on somehow or other. So therefore we should be not in some fear, something. So maybe okay, we can make some adjustment, security or something. Take some steps.
Precaution.
Maybe some more rice in the basement or whatever. It's good. Maybe one weapon somewhere would be not the big problem. But to run away somewhere, I know one devotee wanted to run away because, without name, but he said that, this in Europe, this citizen war is coming, I want to go out with my children. I say, okay, maybe it's good, I don't know. He was going to completely on some island, far away. And then after 1 year, 2 years, I was in contact always with him. He told me this was in Fiji Island. He was on the farm of Nityananda. And then he told me, oh my God, we survived very
close.
Very close. We survived because there was a tornado or something. And I said, and I was understanding where we can run away actually. You run away from some so-called citizen war from Europe, and then the tornado comes, and so you can be also dead. So, if Krishna protects you, there's no problem. You can stay in every. But at the same time, Prabhupada say it would be best to have a farm outside. Yeah, also. But in the same time, we can read if you are more fearless, abai char abai, abai. If you're more abai, then no problem. You can take the other instruction. Stay wherever you want, even no need of farm. But it should be, this is very good, it's Prabhupada's dream even. But you can find also the other, we are not dogmatic, we have this, and at the same time everything is right. Whatever we can do in time, place and circumstances, what we have and how much money we have or whatever. So farm or not farm. So we should always believe that even the Vedas is said that is revealed to us, especially by full trust in the real spiritual master and Krishna and the Vedas. Even this, if we don't trust it, that maybe I can die somewhere. Is this trust? I don't know. Not so much. So then how the Vedas can fully reveal? It must be full. Full. Nothing can happen. We can never be dead. And Prabhupada say this, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say the Sankirtan mission cannot be destroyed. And we are in the Sankirtan mission. Why we should be feared? Finish. Oh. Okay, last and then we stop. So then we'll maybe a little long. I finish only here, and then in the evening we have enough time. Then use other song.
Ist das genug so?
Nee, mehr, doppelt. Ja.
Reichen 200 Butterbällchen oder mehr?
He is asking, it's enough? 200 butter, simply wonderful? 200?
Maybe 300, I don't know.
And then I look more like, I become more and more similar to the Symphony one. Because of you!
Yes!
Yeah, do, no problem, okay. We can give it to the homeless then, tomorrow.
50 Leute sind und jeder 3 isst, sind es 150. So
Whatever is for tomorrow, all the rest we give to the homeless tomorrow.
There will be none.
They have also some. The Pavana in form of the prasadam is coming tomorrow, even to the junkies of heroin and crack. Always they get some nice prasadam. Sometimes I gave him some book, Beyond Birth and Death. So his hand was full of blood. Like he came out from some dark place in the basement somewhere, sleeping there full of crack. Like I wanted not to touch him even. But I gave him some nice soup and some. This was in the winter, some shal and some. Yeah, because it was so cold. And then I gave him some in the book, and then he said, "Can I have?" I was saying, "What he's doing? Why I should not give him here? Throw it away or something." Then he was sitting all the many hours. We was distributing, and I saw him sitting on the on the step for a close shop, and he was reading completely this book. It was so thin. I was like, "Whoa," and he was like, "Whoa," and I said, "Wow, this I could not understand. He's really reading." This was so okay, yeah. It was not ordinary men who accepted Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as the Supreme Personality of God. In the beginning, his identity was ascertained by learned scholars like Nilambara Chakravarti, and later all his activities were confirmed by the 6 Goswamis, especially Srila Jiva Goswami and Srila Rupa Goswami and many other learned scholars, with evidence from the Shastra. An incarnation of God is such from the very beginning of his life. It was this with Maharaj Prithu. It was from the beginning. But he could be worshipped. Yeah. But only if you have the signs, it is proved. This was in the purport. Yeah. It is not that by performing meditation one can become an incarnation of God all of a sudden. Such false incarnations are meant for fools and rascals, not sane men. In the future, this child will protect and maintain all the world. For this reason, he is to be called Vishwambara. The Chaitanya Bhagavata also confirms that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by his birth, has made the whole world peaceful, as in the past Narayan protected this earth in his incarnation as Varaha. Because of his protecting and maintaining this world in the present Kali Yuga, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Vishwambara, which refers to one who feeds the entire world. The movement inaugurated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was present 500 years ago is again being propagated all over the world. And factually, we are seeing its practical results. Yes, we are. Oh. Hi, Haribol. Of followers, especially Western youth, are taking part in this Hare Krishna movement. And with which age you came to Krishna?
19.
Oh my God. Such wonderful, such like Govinda was 18 or something. I was 30. I must go beginning in all this club and whatever, this money, this girl. I would be happy with 19 years. It's such, actually, even I read the Prophet in his time is 16, 15 years even. But then he forbid it. He said because of the police and the parents, they wanted to make some court case against Prophet because he was stealing the children. And they have other plan with the children. not to become servants, but better masters, kamsas. And Prabhupada was destroying this dream of these parents. And they're stealing, like Narada Muni always was cursed. And we also, yeah, I know, I know even many parents, they curse me also. You should train my child to go to university. So, no. He should chant Hare Krishna. Yeah, this people are being saved, protected, and maintained by this Hare Krishna movement. Thousands of followers, especially Western youth, are taking part in this Hare Krishna movement, and how safe and happy they feel can be understood from the expressions of gratitude in their hundreds and thousands of letters. The name Vishwambara is also mentioned in the Atharva Veda Samhita. I think this maybe someone want to say now. I have spoken so much now, then maybe someone of you, and then we finish it.
Narada Muni was stealing the sons of Daksha.
So wonderful always.
Yeah, he converted 10,000 of them or something.
Yeah, the
Prachetas
of...
God. Okay, I make more sons. And again, he stole all of them.
It was staying in the water, I think.
Yeah, life of tapasya, yeah. So then Prabhupada, he says that, and then Daksha cursed him, that you can never stay in one place. And Prabhupada wrote that, I was also cursed by the parents of my disciples, and that's why I cannot stay in one temple for more than 3 days. And I always move around. Prabhupada would always move around the world. So it's a curse and also a blessing in the disguise, because Prabhupada would preach all around the world in this way.
Is it because what we are doing is a completely opposite thing? Completely opposite. We're chanting Hare Krishna and even some living from social money or something even, or whatever, but they don't care. They want to go out with books and do this and that, and it's not for the materialists. It's not what you are doing. To go to some job and not Hare Krishna and these books. Even one part they said to me, it's very dangerous you distribute these books because my son become devotee. I say, you should not distribute it. Now you see, he don't want to go to university. It's not good books.
He has understood.
Huh?
He has understood.
Yes. Prabhupada said that these universities are slaughterhouses of the soul. Huh?
Mental slaughterhouses.
Yeah.
Intellectual slaughterhouses.
Yes, for the soul, actually. Yeah. So therefore, if you go to university, okay, then someone can say, but Prabhupada was also in university. Okay, but we are not Prabhupada. So if some other go to university and then after this become pure devotee, I don't know. I know nobody. As for Nityasiddha, is no problem. He can go also wherever. In the nightclub even, there never would be some problem. But we are not Prabhupada, so therefore if we go to university, mostly even the Indians now in India, they accept something, but in the same time, even one time I have spoken, even the others also, the other devotees, I heard from them, that they say, where is this Krishna Mandir or something, always like this, but in the same time, if we start to discuss, but maybe this Big Bang must be also reality, and this Darwin also, they want to make everything this Krishna, they want to believe also something, but they believe also in science, because they're going to university. So this is now a completely mix. And how they can come after some, in the future, and pure devotion service. It's completely mixed. Mishra something. But it would be never pure. That's the problem. Therefore, Prabhupada wanted that only his children should go to Bhakti Yoga school, Gurukul, actually. This is very difficult, I know, but this was the Prabhupada's desire. He have never said that now in Gurukul in London, no, in UK, I hear from old Gurukuli, I meet him in Portugal. on the farm. And he told me, yeah, now they are mixing, and the parents are feel very comfortable with it. But they are thinking how my child later can survive. He needs some job, not Ausbildung. Was heißt Ausbildung?
Training.
No, 3 years you are trained and then you become this job. So and training, what is the
apprenticeship?
Apprenticeship, yeah.
Yeah, this. You need something, some paper that you have to do something, or a master, or this, and therefore they are very comfortable with it. And therefore, if you read Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati and from the Harmonist, Prabhupada put it in the Back to Godhead, the esoteric explanation of the Leela of 10th kind of Putana and all the false guru and this and this and that. And then Bhaktisiddhanta, he say why it is so difficult to kill Putana, the false guru. He spoken all is in Kali Yuga created by these Putanas, and even the parents are instrumentalized not to give the children to the real guru, but they themselves put it to Putana. Therefore, nobody can stop Putana now. But even the parents are not more the protectors of the child, because they was also victims of some other Putanas. The Leela. It's very good remembering them. Otherwise, you think on what is going on here. But if you see the real light of Prabhupada and Bhaktisiddhanta giving to Prabhupada, he put it in Back to Godhead also, some of the explanation. And this is going on also. And or original play, that means the children, you pay 300 euro, nobody know who you are, in the kindergarten to some leader there. And then you can come in the kindergarten, and the parents, they don't know even about this. And you can play on the ground. So 1 hour I sing with the children. So, and then one of the girls say, this man, mama, this man put their nose in my ass, or something like that. And then some of the parents, they wake up. What is going on now here? And there's especially, I sing Agazura, I don't know exactly now. One of the other, not Putana, especially the other, he is a teacher in the school who want to destroy the sham. The girls are
chastity,
like,
chastity.
Yeah, this always. This is the program for destroying all this. And then later on, if some of these people are, look, come here, I have chocolate for you. Normally parents say, don't go to some other man.
Stranger.
Yeah, but then this is broken, and then they go. And then this is actually Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati and say, this is the mission of Putana, is the mission to destroy Krishna. This means our Krishna consciousness. The mission. And the other we should be fully polluted, that later on these pedophiles can abuse us. And even freely, if you go even, because it was broken. This is the mission of the other Asuras. If you read the explanation deeply, it makes so sense. It's such a deep, such kind of knowledge. My God.
This is Bhaktisiddhanta.
Yeah.
And Prabhupada, he put Bhaktisiddhanta from Harmonist. He put it on.
Yeah, some there was in Back to God, but in ISKCON they don't want to read it very openly. If you read this, then you see everything very clearly. Then together, this is so heavy stuff, and therefore we should, even if some other get children later on, I would never put them to school. Even in other countries, maybe in Germany it's more heavy, but it's not otherwise. Maybe a little less. So therefore the Erkan, he wanted, immediately he told me, you are right, I was going to the kindergarten, they told me, no, I haven't. They are sexual beings. And now he's, but I say, be cool, because he's Turkey temperament. He would punch them maybe, and then they take the children. Very dangerous now. And he was waiting, he want to put, he have 3 flats or something. He must sell it, it's no very problem to sell it. And then he want to come together with us to put all the money also in the farm with us. He want, and then he want to have a homeschooling for the children. But he must register it in some other country later. Otherwise not possible, because they take your children. So this is going on here also. But I would say, nobody should put the children in the slaughterhouse of the soul. I would never do it. Even not in the absolute emergency, not. Then better not produce some child if you don't know where to put. Maybe better go to India. I have also spoken with Nima Doya Lunitai also. No? He said always, no problem. If you have no place, then bring it here to me. You can stay here. I would. This is also okay for emergency time. If you have not, but in UK you can have homeschool. That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Nobody should put his children in a normal school now. It's not more possible.
Even from our experience, when you think of your school days, that's where we learn all the ganja, all drugs, girlfriends. You learn it in school.
Yeah. It's really true.
Yeah.
I have the only book what I read in the school. There was only one book. I remember it even today. One single book. I have never read a book, and then I started to read the Bhagavad Gita. My hunger was so heavy that I started to read 10, 12 hours a day, non-stop, and I feel no tired. I wanted like fully junkie. I was alone. I have read all the books of Prabhupada in such a short time. You cannot believe. I was sitting only and reading every day. And before, no one book. So I'm wondering, what kind of books is there?
Yeah.
And the one book I read in the school, it was in Deutsch, in German, it is Wir Kinder vom Bahnhofszug. What is it called? We children from the train station junkies. So. What kind of idea is to give this book?
Movie about it?
Huh?
Yeah. About the little girl in Berlin, she's doing heroin.
Yeah. Always, so one was the boss. He was going to the toilet, looking at someone with his this. You clap him, take this on, and this for children in the first class.
Oh my God.
I have read it, and then I was becoming like this. Actually,
right, yeah.
I was, and other friends of me, we was going to. Now I'm distributing books on the train station, Frankfurt. Yeah, 3 of them dead, and the others I see them there. I was with 18 years old. I was now I'm 51. With 18, I was in clubs with them. And now I give them books and some prasadam and they're hey buddy, come here. I said, okay. My old friends, so what they are reading in the school? You want to put your children in this school? Goodbye.
In the States also.
Even I would say, really. This little bit black, but maybe it's not such a joke. But the same. Maybe even better emotion. Yeah? It's not outright,
It's a wet stool or dry stool.
Yeah. But better let's put him to the school and becomes completely stupid and polluted. Therefore, we have such a good knowledge. We should do something and try our best.
Look, this book is horrible. I'll read you what's in this book. And he starts reading. And the schoolboy, they say, oh no, you cannot say these things here. And they turn off the mic.
Wow.
But this is the book that you're giving to the children. They cannot, because it's so graphic, the description of these sexual topics, that they say, oh, you cannot speak like this here. But that's the books that the children, they're giving to the children in the school library.
Well, I think that is everywhere in Europe. Mostly, but especially I know it exactly in Germany. If you go to university and learn psychological science, that mostly this sexual science is based on Kinsey report. Kinsey report was an agent of the Rockefeller Institution, and they founded and they say the children are sexual beings actually, and we should find out how early they can have an orgasm. And in this report, there was even not 1 year child could have an orgasm. I was shocked, really. Maybe they find out, I can't even not believe, but maybe it's true, some other. But all the experiment was unauthorized with some people of jail, pedophiles, red light district people, a raper, and like this. But they say, they have made the test, the experiment with common family members even. But there was not one family. Only completely psychopaths and completely polluted demons. But that nobody know. And this test, everything, was going to the school program for every psychological scientist. Therefore, they are also victims. They learn it. That's correct. What should be done?
It's a tradition.
Yeah, yes. And that is parampara. And then they give it to the school, to the disciples later on. But if they would understand that everything later on, what your disciple or in school is doing nonsense, you get minimum a quarterly of every reaction. Therefore, Prabhupada would say GBC is very dangerous. So higher you respond.
Of equal, yes, so you forget your identity by by abusing human beings as sexual beings.
And in the end, we can say that from Krishna Lila and in the same time from organized religion, that the main goal of all this Putana Agasura of the Krishna book is to destroy our Krishna consciousness in the end, finish. That's the main. And we are on, we must protect us of all of this. It is more and more difficult, but we know, we have the knowledge. Everyone is given to us. Everything of this knowledge is given to us. Now we must do something. Finish. And we are so protected because these are weapons what you cannot, there's no bullet. No atom bomb. But it's more heavy like every atom bomb. If you destroy someone like this, and his mind is not polluted, then very good next birth. But if you don't him, but give him nice TV, but don't kill him, but his mind everyday porno, ecstasy, drugs, heroin, or whatever, gender, woke or whatever, and then if he die after 100 years, okay, he can live even 1,000 years. You have not killed him before, but then when he go next station, monkey or maybe stone even no more. What is the pigs? Even no more pigs. That will be a high level maybe. Even the pigs are not like this. These people now eating also stool now, like the pigs. So that's not the other level. So what is the next? So that's the problem. So therefore we should protect the children in the future completely from all of this. Never should be compromised to put them into some other school. It is really not what Prabhupada wanted. Absolutely not. There's really, and Putana, if you read, every one of this mission is to destroy Krishna consciousness. Because Kamsa, it is said, Kamsa is the personification of materialism, empirists, Bhaktisiddhanta says, and especially fear of Krishna. Therefore, if you read in the Bible also, all the same Lila was going on. The Putana was going to Gokula to kill Krishna because she was instructed by Kamsa. And then before, you can not, it is not exactly in our Krishna book, you go to other Puranas also, is it said that before she came to Krishna, she have killed more than 1,000, because the instruction was kill every firstborn child, because Kamsa don't know where Vasudev have brought this baby, who killed him. Then he decided to kill every baby who was born. And Putana have killed every baby. And this is also in the Bible, some sorts in the corp. What is corp? Not bucket. Huh?
Basket.
Basket, in the basket find. There's also the lila, some little bit from Radharani was found. Use it in ISKCON by Gurukul. Why in this school? Why especially in the kindergarten? It's the same. Because if someone can grow up in a Gurukul, it's the highest level of purity. Such a child can be a great acharya later from beginning. Prabhupada say Vaikuntha children, and therefore Kamsa is always he is the personification of fear of Krishna. And Krishna means Krishna consciousness also, Bhaktisiddhanta say. That he know exactly, he's very clever, he's very intelligent, Kamsa. He know, if there's a baby who can grow up very purely, then my materialism is finished. This Kali Yuga is finished. So I cannot wait if someone grow up even only 10 years without raping him, abusing him. Then he put all his putanas, go here, you go here. Like we are now, you want to spread, Liverpool here. They're same. They're same. There's no different, only opposite. Everything opposite, but actually same. They want to spread. They have started 5,000 years ago, Kali. He was so strict, he was alone. He was also alone. I saw you on Facebook always. Some in Canada or something, your video, alone. Some in the subway somewhere, alone. I said, wow, I was thinking, this guy is really heavy. Eh? I could never. With books, okay. But to sing alone, it was like a horror trip for me. I would become a red hat and I don't know these feelings. Oh, I have not such a, no, what I mean is
confidence.
Huh?
Confidence.
Yeah, I would feel like, they're looking and thinking I'm stupid or something. I was thinking, and first time with books also, but some other I could go against this. But alone singing on the street, no, that's not. And then it's growing. And the Kali was in the beginning also alone. And completely alone. Maharaj Paresh told him, oh, I want to kill him, but he surrendered. And then he said, go to this place, but there is no place. Some you find. And now, 5,000 years, there's only Kali. Such a strict preacher, wow. So strictly. He cannot be stupid. He's such an intelligent guy, but demonic intelligent. So, and this is the same thing. He spread this nonsense, and we must go against. And we should never give up also. But we know that he was successful also. We also, in the Prabhupada's and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan mission, can never be stopped. We do it or not, then some other coming and would spread it. And in the end, Kamsa is finished. He can abuse all the child, but he cannot abuse every child. He don't know where is the next child. Therefore, he want to kill everyone. But there's one, now the bliss is growing here, there. And Kamsa, no, we must do something. First step, bliss, you should be, in some future, you should be ready. There's some infiltration, must be. No. Otherwise, it's not possible, really not. Otherwise, Kamsa would be stupid. There must be some, if you become more and more famous by Prabhupada, he come immediately in America. Immediately, all the other guys, okay, the next Jesus is coming, we must crucify him. We must, good information, they are very good agents. And give this information here and here, and then all the, he is really, and then in the end, one politician say, this man, Prabhupada, is the most dangerous man on the planet for us. After some time they understand. There's a letter, discussion with Tama Krishna. He said the greatest leaders in New York, they say about you, you're the most dangerous man for them. Not atom bomb, not Russia, it was Prabhupada. That means Prabhupada to this time in the Cold War, Prabhupada was more dangerous like Russia for America. So why? Because of this book, Bhagavad Gita, and we have this book and we spread it. So we should be ready that some, in the future, you think that you can grow. And Kamsa is thinking, no, not to stop. Then you have some problem. Prabhupada say even it is successful because this is going on, the great sinister movement is within our society. This is a sign that we are very successful. But now it is on you. I give you everything. But now you must correct this, what is going on. So Prabhupada say like this, and it must be, if someone is not infiltrating you, then you are nothing. You are not worth even for this. Kamsa only comes where there's some danger. If some Krishna take birth, ISKCON or Bliss or whatever, it is all Krishna for him. Where's the next Krishna? Oh, some purity, I must pollute it. Destroy, pollute, kill, crucify, or rape these children. Then they are, because if they are doing this, the children become mostly homosexual after this. And then automatically it becomes Lasuras. This parampara. He put him this and there, and then he this. And now I get a email. I can maybe later can send you if you remember me, but maybe not now. Like the community of Mayapur, they wrote me a letter even. Oh, really? Not only to me, to everyone in the world. Some or other, I was in the mailing list. I don't know how even. Maybe because I was every year in the Parikram, there was my email was circling there somewhere. I think it's my speculation. Otherwise, it's not from where they can have it. And then they say even after Bhakti Purna, Vidya Purna is not. They kicked him out because it was too openly. But now they say nothing have changed. Every older boy from Gurukul is raping the more young. And the more young is raping more young even. It is going on automatically. Only one comes and must start this. Like Krishna, the highest coast, start. And then you cannot more see him. Only the action, reaction.
They have a Ritwik system.
Huh?
Ritwik rating system.
Yeah. Yes. And now they say it is going on. Everyone there is raped. I was shocked. Immediately I get this letter. I was so angry that I immediately was calling the GVC because I know her. And I wanted to speak with my anger was so heavy. I wanted to put my anger on her. But she could not come to the phone. Some other, the right hand of her.
Blumen bestellt.
Hä?
Blumen bestellt.
Advaita wollte sie bestellen.
Hat er bestellt? Oder?
Weiß ich nicht. Er hat es aufgeschrieben.
Aber Blumen für den Altar.
Ja, vor 100.
Ich habe Blumen geholt, aber ich.
Nee, für den Altar auch. Von hier vom Blumenladen. Für 100 Euro.
Hast du ihm gesagt, Blumenladen?
Ja, ja.
Okay.
Yeah, and then but the right hand of her came, and I to him. Oh. What you're doing? The children even they are calling me even. So this is what is going on, and then he blocked me later on because he believed everything what the GBC is saying. So it's really heavy, and this is Kamsa. Kamsa is actually if there's one child in the world growing very purely. Then the danger would be that this is Krishna for him, and better cut it directly by growing in the beginning. If this is growing purely, it can be very great danger because this Krishna consciousness can destroy the material world picture, and then his empiric science is finished, and again Gurukul is coming. Therefore, this is the greatest thing. This Gurukul is actually, I would say, the most important thing. One of the most important, together with the original books. And Ritwik, okay, all together. But this Gurukul also, even with Ritwik and everything, it's not working. Even not, because if you put the children to this Kamsa schools, it would be destroyed. So, and therefore, it is so difficult, even for Madhu Pandit. And they can do everything. But Gurukul, I have not heard they started fully. Because he's working with the government. Totally. He get all the help. And if he would start this, then the government would say, "Oh man, now you're our enemy. We must program our men." So every temple it is nature. So if you're preaching, you're looking that something is not coming. Let's say it is so a little bit. We cannot, this automatically a little bit like, and everyone I have analyzed it, everyone have it. Yeah. And me also, everyone. Therefore, mostly, but they cannot handle it. Therefore, Sudha Gopal is in fight with them. Everyone is in fight because of something. They want not to let some maybe little different philosophy or something to come here. So, but we are in the mood. We want to protect. It's right or not. This other topic. Mm-hmm. But the government also they want to have his program. And now, if you want to put the children in a Gurukul, then what you become? You become the greatest enemy in the world for them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. you cannot more control the people later on, especially by the children. Psychological sciences, if the children from beginning is growing and you make them everything good, it's very difficult later on to change him. But opposite, if you have polluted from beginning, then the job is done by Kamsa.
That's what Prabhupada, he said that we have to change the masses of people. You cannot through politics, you know, because the masses are polluted. Even if you have a good politician, the masses, they will kill him. Oh, no slaughterhouse, no meat for us, kill him. So that's why the Sankirtan movement, the book distribution, prasadam distribution, you know, preaching as much as you can. People have to change, then the governments will change. The people will automatically vote in good leaders. You know, because, it's all polluted, the politics, everything, all polluted. You can't win.
Yeah, therefore the children should be immediately not in the school. Yeah, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us everything. Now we must handle or maintain and make it always better so that we are not falling down of this. It can be every day. So but we have the best thing and we should take it like a diamond in our hand. More word, if I read Prabhupada's books, and I was having it to this time even more than 1 million on my account and under the bed and legally, illegal, or whatever. And I was really, I remember this thought. I read the books and I was thinking, someone came to me and I say, all the money is nothing. These books, I'm a billionaire now. Not because of some money, because of these books. Was sitting only 10, 12 hours. My feeling was, this is the real jackpot. So this is really these books, to give it to others. We are in the line of even why Matsya avatar came. It's Krishna himself. Why he came? Matsya, the fish.
To save the bears.
Yes. And what we are doing? Everyone is doing in his way. So you have also in fear of the copyright. I can understand why you do some other books, but this is the teaching of Prabhupada, it's finished. But then you have no trouble. But we are always in fear. Maybe in the future we must, but we must look how to. No? Everyone must fight in his Desha, Patra, time, place.
Yeah, everyone has his duty.
Yeah, so what we are doing is the same like Matsya. Save the Vedas, save Prabhupada's books and give it to others. So some other. So Matsya came here, therefore. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are doing the same. Wow, this is a high thing what we are doing. Yeah. So we should not give up. It was a great responsibility. For otherwise, the world is finished. Huh? Yeah.
Die Bewegung jetzt von Srila Prabhupada ist jetzt bestimmt ein halbes Jahrhundert. Oder 50 Jahre locker. Also, wo wir jetzt so kennen.
He said that the Prabhupada's movement is now half century going on.
Also, man geht davon aus, dass bestimmt Millionen von Büchern schon verteilt worden sind, oder?
And then he said that we can say that millions of books are distributed.
Aber wo liegt das Problem dann, dass Kali noch so Kraft hat und so Macht hat, stark zu werden, anstatt zu schwächen?
Yeah, he is asking why, if so many millions of books are distributed, why Kali has such a power that he cannot see that something is working because so many books are distributed. And but Prabhupada say actually that therefore Kamsa, you can also Kali or Kamsa is all the same thing, and Kamsa, Kali or whatever, and they want to kill every child in the beginning, thousands of, because he want not to let one child come out. Like Prabhupada, it's enough, one. One person can save the universe, it is said. And Bhumandala is in the middle of the universe. It's such a big, like even the universe, from one side to other. 4 billion kilometers. So if a preacher is in the middle of the universe, is preaching, that after some time it's affected to all the other varjas. And then if you fall down from other place on earth, you must come to earth. If you're some other place, you must also come and to create new karma. And then if who control, especially Bharata Varja, But here the karma is already. The other places are very like heavenly realms on earth. You fall down from some heavenly planet with the rest of your account to some Varja where Kim Purusha Varja or something. It's like heavenly. Hanuman is there even. And then if the rest of your account disappears, then you come on Bharata Varja, and here you create new karma. That means who can only preach nicely in Bharata Varja and make this Krishna consciousness here. It's enough to control the three worlds. Because everyone fall down from other place must come again to the earth. And if you have the control of all the schools here, you have the control of the consciousness. So therefore Kali is now so powerful. But the books are going on. In every corner, in every basement, the books are giving some vibration because personally Krishna. And everywhere are devotees, more and more. And now you can say, even the war, I would say, everything is a reaction. So Krishna, even Narada, he said, they say Narada wanted that even Kamsa is killing faster the children. He not say, I must protect them, because he know that more faster Krishna is coming. Let them kill each other now. I'm waiting of this so many years also. Yes, even if the blood is 1 meter blood on the streets. Yes, ecstasy. More blood, so better. More, if they slaughter everyone. It's more faster, it's finished this way, because then everyone can understand what was going on. Otherwise, it's no big problem. But if you see everything blood, you lose your money, then you change. This is 1 second, spontaneously, such an experience. It's more like 50 years meditation, I tell you. Believe me, this is fact.
That's true.
In 1 second you can change.
Yeah.
And otherwise, if not enough suffering, therefore these asuras are actually very good. The banksters and all these asuras, they make us in need. They make us in distress. And then Krishna say, and then the distress and who is in need, it's come to me again. So this is a very circulating...
Yin-yang.
Yeah, something like this. Yeah. We can use this even. This is a nice... They are thinking, the asuras are independent. There's not what we can abuse, we can do everything. Because if the philosophy of them is like this, Armin Ries, he say, the Illuminati, the philosophy is like this. They think we are God, and if we can make a third world war or second world war and put some atom bomb, why we can do it? In the same time, this is the karma from the others. We can do it. We are. This is our authority because we can do. And because if there would be a God, he would stop us. But because there is no God, we can do it because we are illuminated. We are now because we are God. We have understood it. We are the secret club, and whoever get this bomb on the head, it was good for him because it's his karma. We give him the karma. If there's a God, he would stop us. So they are thinking like this. Asura is a half true philosophy. Half is true, but and they follow this. They think there's no God. But if you read Krishna, he said the distress is coming. Later they put the world in distress, in need. And then again they come to Krishna, and then everything is like, oh, then their job is done by then. They was also in control by Krishna, finished. They can do what they want. We can say, please, do it. Put some atom, please. You can call them, maybe, hey, Mr. Rockefeller or Roger, whatever. Can you do something more, faster? No. Why? Yeah, you can start to kill us all. Why not? This would be good. Especially some devotees, maybe. And Krishna becomes more angry. And then immediately comes up, but like, and then the end would be faster. Krishna would make the cleaning, what we read yesterday. The irreligion is enough. So we don't know where's the border. When Krishna says, now it's enough, okay, then it's enough. And even the mantra is doing the job, because the mantra is not different of Krishna. So therefore, why we, because we have the books, we are chanting, And now there were even, it is said that the Soviet Union, many devotees from Russia, they told me also, Bharadwaj, he came to the first Prabhupada Nuga meeting, Dupak was to this time, Dupak. And then so many from so many countries came. And from Russia, he was by electroshocks, by KGB, or the Secret Service, he was tortured. Little damage, but he say also that actually they are thinking, and many devotees they sing, because Prabhupada came to Russia, this Soviet Union was crashed down later on.
Yeah.
So, and there was some devotees only, but they were so strict, they asked the Secret Service, where are going on the Namahata? Where's the Namahata? And they say, I don't know, they put them to some electroshock, pregnant devotee was killed in some with some experiment, but they have not spoken about the other devotee. And this was growing little bit growing. And they put them in jail, and they wanted not to let them out. And then this song in the church came, Please, Mr. President, let the Hare Krishnas go. And this came to first place. And then the president was saying, oh my God, now everyone know it, that we are such demons, it's not good. It's not good light on us. Okay, then they started to let them go. And later on, the Soviet Union was finished. And now they are so hungry and chanting Hare Krishna. So it is working only by Prabhupada give in Russia to one devotee, so one man, the Bhagavad Gita, it was enough, one. And even this was not the Prabhupada, but the book was the Prabhupada in Krishna. And this was growing a little bit, and then everything changed. Now, everything is also changing. I can feel it everywhere. And this for me is also because of this chanting Krishna there in form of the sound vibration. And even if it looks like it comes more bad and bad, but after yin and yang, after bad, black, comes white. So in this yin yang, in the black is the point of white. And in the big white is the point of, so let's say in the big white is is a Vedic culture, Maharaj Parikshit the ruler, and then Kali came, only 1 point black in the white, one dirt. And then after some time, this dirt was bigger, become everything, Kali Yuga is black, but Prabhupada put one book to Russia, 1 point white. And now this is growing, and then again, in this world would be always like this. Black and white, good time, night and day. And now the night grows more and more, and then after night comes the day next. That means the time of truth, finished. They cannot stop it. And Prabhupada give the book, so it is going on for me. Or not?
Yeah.
So therefore the books have the power, but maybe we cannot now recognize fully, but wait.
Also, there's another point that Prabhupada, they were even asking him, or someone said in a conversation, that Prabhupada, you had to come yourself. Like you wrote the books, but you also had to come on your own to show the example. So people have the books, that's perfect. Prabhupada is in the books, and those who are very serious, they don't need anything else. They read the book, they start chanting, and they can even make a temple, whatever. But the mass of people, they need to see example by the eyes. You know, they don't want to hear. They want to see what
living
to do.
Guru, living Guru.
Living Guru, yes.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
Yes. So that's why Prabhupada made ISKCON. If it was just the books, that's...
Verstehst du alles? Soll ich ein bisschen übersetzen?
Ja, sehr übersetzt mal.
Ja, okay, I should I translate.
Oh, okay.
Sagt also, die brauchen einen lebenden Guru tatsächlich. Die wollen jemanden sehen, wie er sich verhält und dann nachfolgen. Also nicht nur Bücher lesen, sondern wir sollten ein Beispiel geben, wie wir das leben, was in den Büchern steht. Living example.
Prabhupada could have just sent the books to US like Bhaktivinoda Thakur by mail. Why he came also as a person to show by example. You do like this. See, that's in the book. So I do it. What's in the book? So you also do what's in the book.
Also, das ist einfach die Acharyas, die kamen, um zu zeigen, was dort in den Büchern steht, wie man das lebt.
Deswegen verstehe ich nicht, warum sind im 18. Jahrhundert so viele, warum sind die nicht gesprengt worden? Dass in einem Jahrhundert, im 18. Jahrhundert kommt einer, im 19. Jahrhundert kommt einer, 2000 kommt einer. Warum ist das so? Diese Acharyas sind alle, finde ich, auf einen Punkt gekommen. Warum haben die sich nicht ein bisschen verwässert, weißt du?
He's asking why the Acharyas came to so in 1900, 1800 or something. Why not more compromise in one and more power or something? He want to see immediately finish the Kali Yuga.
Because in school, right, there's one teacher. The students are in majority in school. There are more students. So the Acharya, his task, this is not the point to save this world from Kali Yuga. The point of the Acharyas is to purify you. So by engaging us in the preaching word, that's how we ourselves get purified.
Also die Acharyas, die haben nicht die Mission, dass sofort von heute auf morgen das Kali Yuga aufhört, weil die haben ja auch ihre Berechtigung, ne? Die Dämonen. Sondern zu reinigen, und die sollen ein Beispiel geben, wie man das macht und langsam reinigen kann. Ne? Yeah, because actually, if you read the great yugas from, let's say, Satya Yuga is 1,728 years. And then the next Yuga, Treta Yuga. Actually, Treta is the third Yuga, but now because of special is next. Okay, so, Treta Yuga is 1,296,000 years. And it's some different ages. But because, let's say that we can say, take the example of night and day. And night cannot change immediately to day and opposite. Between day and night is, what is the name?
Junction.
This nice Sonnenuntergang.
Dusk.
Yeah, dusk. It's dusk. And this means Sandhya.
Yeah.
So it is also, Prabhupada started, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started the new Sankirtan age. It's like similar to a little bit to Golden Age, not completely Satyuga, but similar, very similar also. But it cannot be from one day to other. The between must be also between day and night. The time of the truth is coming, but now more and more half-truth come out, more this and then. And then later everyone who have built his power on lies cannot be more. Because the vibration of Krishna is the absolute truth even. So there are no lie can more. But therefore we should help more and more to grow. Books must go on. This is working, it is working. Otherwise Prabhupada would not be so stupid to say that the most important thing is, even he said, now I read it, he said we should chant, you invest, you spend 2 hours, approx 2 hours for chanting your 16 rounds. And then he said you should have congregational reading also, the books, 2 hours a day. That means 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the night, even we do it more today. And then after, between this time, you should go out and distribute it. Singing, books, whatever, everything, you do it. And this changed the world. Because we are really one. We are all one. It is a half-truth. So we are one and not one. But take the 50%, we are all together. That means if 1% are devotees on the world, it's enough. And this consciousness is like a virus. Epidemic goes to the others and they think, oh, why? Maybe I should read something like that. Because we are one and not one. And I always take the Maharishi Mahesh Yogi experiment. He was actually Mayavadi. But this experiment is very interesting. He came to America to make an experiment with his yogic flyers.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he said that he can solve the criminal problems in America. And the leaders in America say, how? It is a consciousness thing. This was Washington. I think this experiment was done in Washington, but you can Google it. Maybe it's not Washington, but I think it was Washington. And the most statistic of raping, criminal and car crash and murder cases and all, it was, so every police leader, no, it is every year like a little bit, but statistic like this. In this month is this, but all the 10, 20, 30 years was like this. Okay, And then they say, okay, the police boss, he say also, and other leaders, they say, okay, show us. And if this, if a city have, let's say, 100,000 people, citizens, then you need one person only. What was this? One person of 100,000? 1,000 or 100? 1,000. 1,000. Yeah. And if you have 1,000, it's only examples. This was maybe more. In Washington are more like, but take only this example. Yeah. So 100,000 people, and then you need exactly 1%. This means 1,000 who are going every day, many hours. I don't know how many hours this was. They do nothing more, like months and months, only to go to this transcendental platform. These yogis. And then, in the end, the police officers say, what is going on now? The car crash accidents was so less, the murder case was so less, like never again in the past 30, 50 years. And he said, that's absolutely clear. There must something have to do with this chant of this meditation, what they're doing. And this is Mayavadi only. So even the criminal acts goes less, then the sickness, everything was going less, especially the criminal rate. And then immediately they stopped this experiment. Because they want to have it like it is going on, not otherwise. Everyone is living of this. Private jails, how they, you have not, like, let's say, Kunden, was heißt Kunden? Customers. If you are the owner of a jail, you need customers. It is customers. You need someone who go to jail. And then someone like such a yogi is your enemy. If nobody come you to jail, because he's no more criminal, then they kill you. And then Maharishi Mahesh Yogi was, this expert was not done. And I was saying, but Prabhupada one time say also, I remember this, we need one person of Krishna consciousness. And why this one person always? This must be scientific something in the Vedic, somewhere in the scripture. I was not so perfect in Veda, but somewhere someday maybe I find it. But especially this one person always. So Maharishi, he was also very scholar of this, some Upanishad or whatever, but Mayavadi. Yeah? But he was also, let's say, great scholar in Mayavadi stuff. So he found out this one person. It was working. And Prabhupada also, one person. So this is much. One person is really, from Germany only, from 80 million people, we have not one person. And in the world of maybe, how many? 8 million?
8 billion.
Yeah, billion. Milliard is in Germany the word. And we call it milliard, and the same milliard is in English billion. But what is in our language billion? What is then?
Trillion.
Oh, no, always one more. But the same, okay. And from 8 billion people, one person, it's much. And maybe even not in this scientific analyze, it's not some Sunday devotees, some real devotees, maybe even should be this one person. I don't know what kind of platform should be. This I don't also know. But one person is enough. And then the world can change, because we are all together also on some level. Even some scientists, he found out this Garbhodaka and Karanodaka Vishnu Ocean, Council Ocean. This is we have it very nicely in our books, but I have purchased now a book about this one scientist, Markus Schmieke. They're only, he's not here, no? And he put all this, he was living more than 10 years in India, and he was a great quantum physics scientist, very clever. He's ruling the Vedic Academy even now in Miami and Germany. And he have written a book, The Last Secret of the Nature's Laws or something. He put all and then I could read. First time I could understand what is Mahatattva, Garbhodaka Ocean, Karanodaka Ocean. These are physical fields, energetic fields. Now you must translate it in the language of the scientists. Now he have done it, and then in some points we are all the consciousness together, one, because there are fields together. In the Garbhodaka oceans, and we have some consciousness, underconscious. We are together all. And there's proof even about this. Therefore, one person actually is really enough, and this is much So we have to work. One person from 8 billion people, it's not so less. But Kali was also alone in the beginning. There was no books. So I don't know what you have to, how you have distributed it. But we have the books. We have everything. So not give it up. Finish.
Jai.
Sankirtan Yag. Ki Jai! Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai! Gauranga! Okay, I cannot say now prasadam. Later.
We streamed.
Huh?
We streamed. It's on Facebook.
Huh?
We recorded. We streamed.
Oh,
I streamed.
Such an epic class. Right now the Asura is my gun.
There was something politically correct now. And I can not. But this was for Germany also. Okay, I called Asuras.
No. Nee, schon weit überschritten.
Ja?
Was du alles offenbart hast jetzt.
So what is now the plan for the rest of the day for you?
Yeah, also I must cook and someone can, if you want, can clean a little bit more. Okay, and then you can read or something. I go and then later the guests, other guests, they come. I think they started on 4 p.m.
4 p.m. We do some
for some other people, outsiders. They come, but some also have devotee, more devotee, and less. They want absolute beginners. And oh, that's good. Your body is from Morocco, huh?
Yeah.
I have two Moroccan friends, and it's always difficult to bring them always here. But I can say now,
She's from Tunisia. Tunisia.
Tunisia. Ah.
Yeah.
How about the same? You can also understand Moroccan language, huh? Yeah, then I can say them also nice. Maybe they come also. They learn me also some salad, some Moroccan salad. I forget the name. I have done this. So it's very nice. And maybe they come, and then yeah, we can later on have together. Kirtan.
At 4 p.m.
Huh?
At 4 we have the kirtan.
Yeah, we should start 4. Then we can also be. It should be non-stop, huh? From 4, you can even start before. You can all day.
Okay.
A little bit cleaning now should be good. And then you can, whenever you want, take rest. So I need little rest. I hope you are, excuse me.
Of course, yeah.
Because I have not slept even 2 hours. And maybe 1 hour.